The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello and thanks for joining us. This is TVWAN News. In this edition, Air Niugini services restored, online achievement for UPNG, and PNG Hunters 2 wins in pre-season trials. Air Niugini extends gratitude to its esteemed passengers for their patience as the airline endeavors to normalize operations throughout its domestic network. Inclement weather conditions posed challenges this morning in Port Moresby, causing delays in service restoration. While Air Niugini flights are not grounded, schedules have been affected, and efforts are underway to swiftly resolve the situation. Contrary to circulating rumors on social media platforms, Air Niugini assures the traveling public that issues regarding jet fuel supply are under control. Collaborative efforts with fuel suppliers ensure compliance and adherence to specifications, guaranteeing a seamless experience for passengers. Emphasizing safety, reliability, and excellence, Air Niugini reaffirms its commitment to providing superior air travel experiences. As operations resume, the airline eagerly anticipates welcoming passengers back on board, delivering service with the utmost care and professionalism. The University of Papua New Guinea's Michael Somare Library will now have its documents archived online. This was made possible through a grant contract signing ceremony between the university and the Embassy of Japan under the library's Digitalization project, which enabled the implementation of Book-Eye 3D image scanner machine. The signing took place on Friday, 23rd February 2024 at the university campus.
University of Papua New Guinea's Michael Somare Library has taken a bold step this year to adopt the current digitalization trend by having its library documents archived online. This was made possible through a grant contract signing on Friday, 23rd February 2024 by the university and the Japanese government. The purpose of the signing is to enable the implementation of the latest Book-Eye 5V2 3D image scanner. Sponsored by the Japanese government, the scanner is built in such a way that it enables all documents to be scanned and have them archived online. The Vice-Chancellor of UPNG, Professor Frank Griffin, says the idea of this project was submitted through a proposal by former students who saw the need to have a digitalized archive system to store library documents. Griffin said the students challenged the university to fund the project through a fundraising drive last year. However, they fall short. That is why they reached out to the partners, where the Japanese government came on board to assist. Griffin said the current library has significant documents not just for the university, but prominent people which dated decades ago. Therefore, Griffin said with the inception of this latest technology, important documents in the library will be kept safer online. The professor thanked the Japanese government and the people of Japan for this kind of donation, which will have a big impact on the university and the people of Papua New Guinea. Japanese ambassador to PNG Nobuyuki Watanabe said the library is a crucial place because it protects and safeguards important information for our country. He said this includes the history of that country. Therefore, the Japanese government is keen to support this important institution with the donation of this latest technology. UPNG collection librarian Karen Caro said the new technology will help the library digitalize cultural, historical, and academic documents that will be preserved for future use. Meanwhile, the university is yet to receive the machine, which is currently overseas. Tracy Pa, TV1 News.
Meanwhile, the Vice-Chancellor of UPNG, Professor Frank Griffin, said the scanner will make research easier for a researcher to easily access information online instead of taking time searching for books in the library for information. Griffin said most times when a research proposal is attributed and information from a source in the book, information is limited, and at times the short information does not do justice to the research proposal. He said that is why through the inception of this technology, information will be kept as it is, meaning it will be longer. TV1 News continues after the break. Stay tuned.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSP Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSP branch today to register now for BSP Mobile Banking. BSP Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSP, our bank, our people.
He says the best Hunters players come from his region. So does she. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SB Laga, Bungimyumi.
Open hands.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Find PNG made.
Quick favorite meal for the day does feel good. Snacks noodles is my choice for a simple meal. It is easy to prepare and fast to cook. And with a touch of flavor and ingredients, quality noodles that can be cooked and enjoyed in many different ways. You see, my whole family loves it. It's made here in PNG and comes in different pack sizes. Snacks noodles, tastier but you like it more.
Superstition ain't the way.
Welcome back. In a dazzling display of support for women's empowerment, Soroptimist International Port Moresby hosted its 9th annual charity event at the Hilton Hotel last night. With the theme Old Hollywood, the evening transported guests to the glamour of a bygone era while raising funds for a noble cause. Soroptimist International Port Moresby, or SIPOM, hosted its 9th annual charity event at the Hilton Hotel with an Old Hollywood theme, raising funds for a training and resource center aimed at empowering women and girls. Through various initiatives, including providing water tanks, desks for community schools, and sponsoring tertiary education grants, SIPOM has been a beacon of hope for many.
And tonight we hope to raise another $200,000. We want that to go towards our Women's Training and Resource Centre. Soroptimist stands for equality, education, equity and empowerment for women. And there are so many issues that women face, gender-based violence, and having a a training and resource centre like this allows them to gain financial independence and learn some skills.
The Training and Resource Centre has been in planning for 10 years, and it's a two-level multi-purpose building. We plan to provide training for women and girls, both here in Ant City as well as in the Central Province. This project is to, is to increase the number of training of women in the community.
At the heart of their current endeavour lies the construction of a double-storey training and resource centre at Kennedy Estate 8 Mile. This centre seeks to equip women and girls with vocational skills, enabling them to thrive in the formal sector. With land identified and plans in place, SIPOM is inching closer to realising this dream, requiring an estimated 3 million kina for completion. Last night's event marked a significant milestone in their fundraising efforts, with attendees from both the individual and corporate spheres contributing generously. The highlight of the event was the spirited auction, where exquisite artworks captured the attention of bidders. Renowned artist Gazella Bruder's Every Woman fetched 11,500 kina, Minister for Fisheries and Marine Resources. Tom Deco's acrylic masterpiece found a new home at Kinot Music House for 7,000 kina, while Gigma Kundon's metal sculpture and paint art was sold at 14,000 kina. Notably, Alita Faye's enchanting Rockpool Reverie stole the show, commanding a remarkable 26,000 kina. Adding to the excitement, Airways Hotel contributed a luxurious weekend getaway in the presidential suite, which fetched 6,000 kina in the auction. The success of the event underscores the community's commitment to supporting women's empowerment initiatives. As SIPOM continues its journey towards building a brighter future for women and girls, the spirit of solidarity and generosity shines ever brighter in Port Moresby. In a collaborative effort between the West New Britain Provincial Health Authority and the Provincial Disaster Team, essential medical drugs donated by the Indian government have been efficiently distributed to health facilities across the region. Director of the Disaster and Emergency Response Centre in West New Britain Province, Clement Bailey, expressed gratitude to PHA for their consistent support during emergencies, emphasizing their crucial role in health and emergency response efforts.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Team PHA, for your support, continuous support. You remain one of our major partners in managing disasters in the province every time. We usually call up you guys to assist us in the areas of health and emergency. Thank you.
Dental therapist Philomena Echo, representing Biela Health Centre, extended appreciation to the donors and the disaster response team for the timely delivery of much-needed medications. The stock shortage at health dispensaries has been alleviated with the arrival of these drugs, providing relief to communities in Sovula, Kabaya and Biala.
I'd like to say thank you to the donors, Western Region Disaster and Nancy for delivering these much-needed drugs that we need. At the moment, all drugs in our dispensary is near stock. So thank you very much. These drugs came at the right time.
At Sovula Primary School Care Centre, Ward Councillor Blaise Luveni commended the swift response, highlighting the dire need for medical assistance amid prevailing health challenges.
Director, thank you too. Me feel hamama straight because there's an issue belong. Marasin, I think last week, yesterday, me ringing you na Mistaplo area Blausik Street na milakis sa Marasin altok. I think 3 to 5 weeks, 3, 4, 5 weeks. Ausik belum plan agot Marasin. Olsem na tem mihari molsem yupla by kam deliver sampla doses lo ya me mas true. Because me mas ino blomita sol, but lo community blomi.
Sister Hedwig Kaumbe, overseeing the Sovula Primary School Care Centre, acknowledged the significance of the medical supplies in addressing health issues within the community.
Me play being shortfall within 4 to 5 weeks. So me play no come across lo sampla heavy. So me like to thank you longol kita halvin ikam lo hand block government. So thank you lo delivery mol slan Marasin blo mipla. Desla ilukosem and by helping mipla in aponem time Mipla by Gobeken Lo Ulamona.
Clarifications from the West New Britain Director of Disaster and Emergency Response affirmed that the distributed medicines are intended for all community members, including those at the care centers and LSS oil pump blocks affected by recent events. Sister Scholastica Lawyer Saya confirmed that patients at the care centers receive treatment free of charge, while block holders are required to pay for services. The medical supplies designated for Kabaya Care Center have been securely stored at the Kabaya Aid Post, ensuring accessibility for those in need throughout the region. To overseas news, Ukraine is entering its third year of war, outgunned and outmanned, and with no end in sight, leaving battle-hardened soldiers and long-suffering civilian to prepare for their most complicated 12 months yet. This weekend marks 2 years since Russian President Vladimir Putin sent his troops and tanks across the border and launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. It's also 10 years since he illegally annexed the Crimean Peninsula. After 24 months of fighting, Moscow's forces have seized roughly 1/5 of Ukraine's territory, with Russia claiming the eastern city earlier this month after a long and bitter siege. The years of hostilities have leveled whole cities, destroyed livelihoods, and left millions of Ukrainians displaced. As the war in Gaza continues into its 5th month, aid groups are warning there'll soon be an explosion of preventable child deaths because of malnutrition. Desperate families are now using animal food and cooking with weeds just to survive.
Sitting in the ruins of their home in northern Gaza, the Nabhan family is about to have their only food of the day.
That is the bread we eat.
But it's not bread, it's actually animal food that's been ground up and clumped together.
We cannot eat this. A donkey would not eat this. I bought it yesterday and I wanted to throw it away. It's not edible. Take it, look at how it is.
But this is the only food the family has as starvation reaches catastrophic levels in Gaza.
There is no flour, no food. We searched for 1 kilo of rice at the supermarket. The children tour the supermarkets and they come back bare hands saying, there is no rice.
What they can find is sticks and leaves, scavenged off the ground and used to make tea. Since October 7, large areas of agricultural land have been destroyed, and Israel has imposed a partial siege on the enclave, controlling the entry of essential aid such as food. The UN says at least 1 in 4 households are now facing famine in Gaza, and children are most at risk.
I hope that the war ends and the peace comes, and that we will survive.
Here in northern Gaza is the worst affected area, largely cut off from any aid supplies. Abu Zain Askar is picking weeds with his son. His heavily pregnant wife will try to turn the weeds into a soup.
The situation is very bad. We pretend it's a lentil soup, but we can't find lentils. We can't find onion, we can't find anything. I fool the children, as it's only water and some greens.
As the war drags on, the World Food Programme predicts there'll be widespread famine conditions in Gaza by May. And aid agencies are warning there'll soon be an explosion of preventable child deaths due to severe malnutrition.
There is no life. Life has stopped. We are done. We cannot live.
These children are trying to distract themselves from the hunger and the horror, but they desperately hope for an end to the war.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has presented his first official day-after plan for the Gaza Strip once the war there ends. The document proposes Israel would maintain security control over all land west of Jordan, including the occupied West Bank and Gaza, territories where the Palestinians hope to establish an independent state. The plan, which Mr. Netanyahu presented to the Security Cabinet on Thursday, comes amid intensifying international calls to end the fighting that has destroyed large swaths of Gaza and to revive efforts to establish a Palestinian state alongside Israel. The U.S., Israel's main ally, has said that only a two-state solution has a chance of bringing long-term peace. And that ends the news segment. Sports is next. Stay with us.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennell, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
More clean, more sweet. Flame natural white sugar. Make more.
Starting this scale yard want a chance lo win him scale school money blow all pickinini. Scale rise he give him 200 chance lo win him 1,000 kina scale school money. Buy him any scale or scale or rise product. Write his full name, na mobile number, lo backside lo receipt. Na put him inside lo entry box inside lo store. He got promotion term na condition too.
Skull Rise,
the Brain Changer.
Hardware House is more than just a store. It is where quality meets affordability, where culture is proudly celebrated. Spanning 9 provinces, we pride ourselves in offering top-notch customer support and services. We're more than just a store. We're more than a brand. We are Hardware House.
Thanks for staying with us. In sports, defending queens of Port Moresby Women's Softball United Sisters have kept their title defense hopes alive when they came from behind in the last 7th inning to shock veteran club Gazelle 10 runs to 9. US will now meet Saints, who lost to Bears earlier in the preliminary final next weekend, for a chance to meet the Bears in the A-grade grand final on match 9. Gazelle is now out for the season. In B-grade, Marinas out of the race, while Bears will play Gazelle in the preliminary final next week. The SB-PNG Hunters are 2 out of 2 in the pre-season trials this year after defeating the Central Queensland Capras 32 points to 18 in Rockhampton, Queensland, Australia yesterday. The SB-PNG Hunters make a healthy start to the year under rookie head coach Paul Aiton in a promising sign heading into a season proper.
The SB-PNG Hunters team comprises a mixed playing group as the more experienced players in the likes of Brandon Nima and Junior Rob lead the team, with some possible bolters of the season in the likes of Jordan Peth, Manasseh Kai and Weya Koi making the team. They took out the win in the close finish, 18 points to 10 against Ipswich Jets in the previous week before backing it up with a convincing win against Capras yesterday. This win puts Aiton's men in the good window as the rookie head coach leads the side into 2024 Queensland Rugby League season. The team will take so much confidence out of this contest. While the victory may put a smile on the faces of players and the coaches alike, it will give a healthy headache for the head coach Paul Aiton as he tries to finalize his 17 ahead of the round 1 clash in March 9th against winner Manly Seagulls in Port Moresby. Meanwhile, the recent tribal fight in Wapenamanda, Enga Province and January 10th riot in Port Moresby have triggered the Queensland Rugby League to decide on whether or not they will give PNG teams home games in Port Moresby considering the safety of players. Rex Litter, TV1 Sports.
Super League champions Wigan Warriors have pulled an incredible 16-12 victory over three-time reigning NRL premiers Penrith Panthers in the World Club Challenge at DW Stadium in Wigan, England early this morning.
The World Club Challenge started with high tensions just after the first tackle, when the Wigan forward Willie Isaacs spilled the ball when attempting to play. The strong driving tackle from Liam Martin, Isaac Tego and Nathan Cleary sparked a melee.
What an occasion, Kyle Amor. Spine-tingling stuff.
Yeah, good evening, Mark, and good evening to everybody else at home, wherever you are watching around the world. What a contest that lies ahead. But it's Willie Isaac. Willie Isaac cracks first, and there's a tension through the middle already.
Panthers failed to put points with an early opportunity as the home side stand in their grounds, putting up a strong defensive effort. However, the Wigan Warriors strike on their first attempt, and the Super League reigning man of steel Bevan Friends sends his winger into try line through a nice cut-out pass.
Now they're going to go down that right-hand side. Here's French, the missing pass! Chance for Anders Miski! And the Wigan Warriors strike!
The NRL champions, Penrith Panthers, looked threatening thereafter in an equally contested match. Despite some dubious calls going against them, the Panthers keeper Nathan Cleary returned a try, giving his side a goal.
Kenny in at dummy half, gets it away to Cleary, who is going to stand up the kick. He's going to invite Miski into traffic to collect it. He spilled it, going to be picked up by Kenny, slips it to Cleary!
But their 2 points lead was short-lived as the Wigan regained the lead with a try through Chris Liming following another short side attack, exploiting the Penrith's left edge defence, which elevated Wigan to 10 points to 6 lead.
And he gets some ruck speed going as now they'll work it down the short side. Miss out pass, get the ball away, could be ball back on the inside. Wigan gonna score! Cruz leaving his own.
Panthers regained the lead 12 points to 10 after Dylan Edwards finds the tiring defence through the middle and punches through to score a brilliant individual effort try.
But he was brought down by Leeming. Short play of the ball, Farrell races out of the line, they get the ball away here to Cole, here now is Edwards, Edwards for the line!
The Panthers are on the trot to avenge their 2023 World Club Challenge defeat. However, the controversial try to Jake Waddell spoils the party.
I can't see a definitive re-promotion of that ball back to the line. I've got a live call of try, I have insufficient evidence to overturn the live call.
Player of the match in the grand final.
There were few chances for Panthers to score through captain Nathan Cleary and Tylen May in the dying stages of the match, but they could not ice the match as the Wigan claims its 5th World Club Challenge title. Rex Litter, TV1 Sports.
We apologize, we are unable to bring you the weather report at this time as it was not provided to us. And that ends the news tonight. Thanks for your company. Bye for now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.